Man,
Cool. I'll pull
man,
it up.
this last week my I don't know if it's my video card. I suspect it's my monitor, but my main monitor, has been going black every now and again, and I have to
You know,
unplug it and replug it in.
okay, I didn't have that issue. I've had the issue. Okay, I need to pull my. All right, I've had the issue. Can you? I don't know how much you can shift, but can you put my face a little more center of the circle?
Yeah, I can do that.
Um. Anyway, at the office where I worked, I had a TV monitor and then another monitor and this and that and the other. There you go. It's probably delayed, but that's about right. Yeah.
There you go.
And every once in a while, they would all kind of go black for a second, like it's redetecting connections, and they'd all come back up, but it wouldn't just go dark. Oh, yeah, I know. I told you that.
But yep.
So that is weird. It could be the cable. The first thing I check and replace is the cable.
Well, I mean, the monitor that I'm using is 12 years old. So, and it's only the one monitor. We'll
Okay,
see.
you're at that age, sure.
But what I could do is two of them use, I think, the same cable. Nope, not quite. But I could, yeah. There's a few things I could try. It only happens after I've been using it for a long time, and if I'm playing a game, is the only time it's been happening. And so I think it might just be the graphics card getting too hot, because when I go to move the cable, it is a bit warm.
Got yeah.
Yeah, because when I feel over there right now, it's not all that warm. But I mean, being warm is kind of a known thing with the graphics card I've got. Hello, U.S. Nate Scout in Cheeky Nashville.
What's Cheeky Nashville?
It's cheeky.
Cheeky, I was so jealous of your tornadoes that we decided to have one here too. Yeah. Did you see? I know I asked you. I can't remember what you said. Did you see the pictures I posted of some of the damage here? Here, I'll pull them up on the screen while we're got a few minutes. Boom. All right. So this is about 2 miles from my in-laws, and that's about 10 miles from
Wow.
me. Yeah, this is somebody I know. This is their pictures from Facebook. Just
Tornadoes can be destructive.
yeah, just wrecked it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's so this happened Sunday night, Monday morning, and they're estimating some people are going to be without power for another 2 weeks. They're restoring it as quick as they can, but still, like my in-laws, that's what they told them, another 2-3 weeks before they have power. But they have a generator, so they're using that to run some of their main stuff, like their refrigerator and freezer, and
Yeah.
they have to turn some stuff off if they want to run laundry or something like that, because they can only run so much at a time. Hello, Dragons for Lunch. Yeah, we're okay, and as far as I know, no one that I know got seriously injured. And I think the hospitalizations were actually pretty low compared to the destruction. So hey, Rock Eddie.
What's up, Rock 80? Let me do Instagram. promo.
Is your shirt supposed to be Optimus Prime pretending to be Tron?
Yep.
All
That's
right.
exactly what it is.
Mr. Tambourine, how's it going? Yeah, I remember you saying that, US Nate Scout. It was like a day and a half or something before you got it restored. And there's still people that don't have it? Holy cow. That is crazy. Yeah, so on top of the tornadoes here, before we get into it, we highly suspect that my whole family has COVID-19. So just FYI, fun times. We got the Rona.
The Rona.
That's what the nurse across the street keeps calling it.
Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to get a promotion done. I know I'm just looking down at my phone, ignoring the world. I apologize.
This is how he prefers to play the game.
With everybody just staring at me?
No, with you just ignoring the world.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah. Thanks, autocorrect. You make extra work.
I think, check our email. I think we got
did. It was not...
Okay.
It was a follower from Twitch is what I saw.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're welcome. Well, I guess you probably have to use your phone, so I'll do it again.
Yeah, I mean, it would show our recent emails. I could do it, but...
Yeah, we got one from Kevin, and then there was somebody followed us on Twitch here.
Okay, so Kevin was a new...
Well, he said he was. I haven't seen. I guess I can go Patreon real quick.
I think he might have. Yeah. As of Friday.
Why didn't that come through in the email on my end?
I don't know. I've got it on
I
mine.
don't have that one.
The one that I've got pulled up?
Yeah.
Which I probably shouldn't pull it up since it's got his email and stuff on it.
Way to dox him.
My bad. I should have just come over here and just turned it off before I looked at anything.
Yeah. I gotta do one more thing and then we'll get going. But thanks everybody for coming out and watching me look at my phone. That's awesome. I always appreciate you that way.
I'll get my incense turned on while I'm thinking about it.
Cheeky still craves you with the Rona.
That's right. Wow. Did you see, I don't know if it was real or not, but did you see the message on Twitter saying that Weird Al should make a My Corona song parody?
No, I thought I saw something where he had done something, but...
And he was like, yeah, I'm not touching that or something like that. And then the next comment was, oh, but it would go viral.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, I don't know if it was real, but I still chuckled.
Well, I could see him not.
Yeah.
I can see him saying
I'm not touching that.
Then MC Hammer tweeted, can't touch this.
Da-na-na-na.
All right. Oh, no. Something's wrong with Cheeky. Something's really wrong. He says he's craving the Charles. I think there's... You okay, my buddy? You okay? Are you okay, my dude? I don't know. You don't look so good, man. Let's hit freak out and record here. All right, it looks like it's recording, getting us both. So away we go. And hey, let me do the cheeky dash one. And welcome to Pokémon GO Podcast, where we talk about the weekly awesome sauce of what's going on. I didn't know that was going to sound so much like Cheeky. You don't understand, Cheeky, how much I've had to tweak that sound setting to sound like you, my friend. But yeah, I am Charles McFall. Right here is Joseph_Ard.
Howdy.
And we're going to talk about some Pokemon Goins. So, hey, guess what? I kind of have a experience.
You have an experience?
I've been on Aimless twice in a row, and I'm going back tomorrow. And I had to take a picture, so you know how it goes.
Oh, on the ambulance. Got it. Sorry.
Yeah, you know me, man. I'm not gonna leave the house if I can help it. All right, let's see. I gotta flip through the pictures. Oh snap! All right, so you're gonna like this.
I love how you discover your experiences of the week when everybody else does.
So I got a medal. I won 5 trainer battles in the Master League.
Ooh.
And actually, I don't even think I caught my last rank. I'm pretty sure this is not my current rank. I think I'm actually ranked 5. Ranked 5 in the
world.
No, the 5. You know that. I know the last one I took a picture of was 4, but I thought I was gonna play some more, so I didn't capture 5. But I am ranked 5 on the Go Battle League progression chart, whatever. And I thought I was going to do more. I sat around all last Friday, basically burning my battery and playing. And I finally did it. I got me a Scraggy, man.
Woo, woo.
From battling. I got a Scraggy. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So that was definitely my experience this week. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Somebody said Charles is going to be like, what, rank 10 or whatever the top is. And you're like, yeah, never. I'm like, I got nothing better to do than shoving Joe's face. Let's see what I can do. And I won.
I'm
so
pretty impressed.
I do have some questions after your experience. I have some questions before we get into our headlines about the Go Battle League. But that's it for me. What about you, Joe?
All righty. Well, I just hatched a Riolu earlier today. While its stats aren't very good, I love getting the candy. Reminder real quick to anybody who does have a Riolu that if you're planning on getting the secondary attack, get it before you evolve it because it's cheaper from the Riolu. Anyway, there's that. And then I also hatched this week a Tortuga, so I'm pretty excited about that right there. You remember which one the Tortuga is?
Oh, I know all 3 Tortuga twins. I'm good with that.
Isn't that a Renaissance Fair thing?
Yeah, it is. It is, actually. You've probably seen
Georgia Renaissance Fair. We missed each other by a day last year, the year before.
Something like that, yeah. A weekend, I think, maybe. But yeah, you've actually probably seen them do their show. They wear black tights and yellow fluffy Renaissance shirts, and there's 3 of them. They're twins. And they're not twins at all. It's fun. Anyway, no, which one's Tortuga?
Which one's the blue turtle?
Leonardo, got it.
Right. Sure, yeah.
What else you got going on?
So that's the main thing there. Because I haven't left the house since Friday last week. Yeah. So what I was saying before chat is heavily suspected that my whole family has COVID-19. I did a telemedical visit or whatever. So fun times there. So yeah, we're just not leaving the house at all. I suspect I probably got it from picking up groceries at Walmart. You know,
Walmart's always dirty, man.
When I hit that lottery with the toilet paper and the Clorox wipes the week before, I didn't know that I also hit the sickness lottery too. But yeah, and then, man, it's been a week. You know what else we got here?
What else we got here?
We got here in Chattanooga, Tornadus decided to bring us a visit. We had a
Don't cry me a river. Let it go. You didn't die. You're all right. Let it go. I got corona. I got tornadoes. I got yeah, man. Come on.
No,
2012.
All of our symptoms are pretty mild, so we've got it way better than other people. And the tornado didn't affect us personally. My in-laws won't have power for a couple of weeks, but that is what it is. So we've definitely got it way easier than a lot of people. So it's an inconvenience for us, but it is not anything life altering, and so it's not that bad.
Gotcha, man.
Not that bad.
So in our Discord, where you get the Discord is patreon.com/Pokemon GO Podcast. Join our community. Awesome stuff going on there. And Joe and I really, really, really have to sit down and look at our Patreon rewards and see what's going on there. But the Terry Wolf got a shiny Chansey. And Coach Kev just popped in live, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. Coach Kev, also the patron of the week, newest sign up. Thank you, sir. I don't have beer, but I got. So just pretend I was like the DJ. All right. Let's see what you got, Coach. You got a shiny Happini, a shiny Chansey, a shiny Blissey. Man, knocking that out. And then you got shiny Execute. Holy crap, the shinies this dude's getting. Riolu, Pichu, Marill. Man, and the hat Pikachu, which, sure. Baneri. Oh, man, you knocked it out, dude. Terry Wolf got a shiny Meryl. Man, y'all are. I played Friday. Now it's pretty much it. I don't think I've played since Friday. But yeah, let's see. I'm skipping all the Terry Wolf stuff. You know what? Forget you, Terry. It's like Kobe showed up in and playing Pokemon. Michael Jordan. There's always so many dunks to go. Yeah, I know you can dunk. It's awesome, man. It's great.
I am pretty jealous of the shiny Riolu that Terry hatched, though.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm trying to hatch some stuff. Let's see. So yeah, I just actually opened my game and it did the Monday Adventure Sync thing.
So yeah, got it.
All right, so Go Battle League. Let's talk about that a little bit before we jump into the news here.
Yes, and this is actually a post from the person that ranked number 1 on the leaderboard. I don't know if he currently is. I haven't actually checked the leaderboard, to be honest. But was ranked number 1 when he made this video and posted it. And yeah, a lot of good stuff in here. That, like I said, it is a video, so you'll want to come out here and actually take a look at it for yourself. But what he showcases is his teams, his main team that he's been using, which is Kyogre and Dialga and Snorlax are his main. That's his main setup for his team, and he actually shows a couple of battles that he does with that team. And so he starts off again, like I said, with that Kyogre, and the battle that it shows right off the bat is the other person starts off with a Dialga as well. So Dialga is going to be up there for the Go League, and then the Snorlax does great. Yeah, but just take a look at the video. He gives a lot of good advice on PvP in it, and you can see kind of his strategy. He does a couple of battles in it, and so
that's not what I was going to ask you. I wasn't going to ask you about that.
All right, you ask me whatever you want.
I need to dumb it down even more. I need to get the filthy casual breakdown on this. All right, refresh me. What are the 3 leagues that you can battle in, just in general?
So there's Great League, Ultra League, and Master League.
Okay, when you do Go Battle League, I didn't get to choose. Like,
well,
it
you
threw me
don't.
into Ultra, and then after like 2 battles in Ultra, or maybe 2 rounds, I don't know.
Yeah, for like a week or so before the official launch of Season 1, they let people choose, but they're on a rotating cycle of which league you go into.
Well, but I don't know how it rotates, because literally I only played on Friday. So I did, let's say, because each battle is 5 rounds. So I did maybe 2 battles, so 10 rounds.
Yeah, like Rock Eddie
and
said,
then I was in Ultra.
It switches every 2 weeks.
It must switch on midday Friday or something for me, because I literally started in Ultra and then went back in and got Master right after that. I was like, well, because I'd looked up how to tweak a team for Ultra, and the team it suggested I actually had. And I spent a little bit of trainer machines, got the right moves, and actually was doing really well in it. And it's like, hey, guess what? You're Master League now. No.
You're done.
But I've done all right. I got 22 wins out of 30 battles.
It switched off in the afternoon on Friday, which is what you suspected.
All right. There you go. So that's what it was. Okay, so then I don't really have any other questions. I thought, was it because I fought? Blah, that's it. Okay. So that means this Friday, if I start playing in the morning, it'll still be Master, but then it'll switch off in the afternoon to something else.
Not tomorrow Friday, the following Friday.
Oh, so it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, every 2 weeks. Yep.
2 weeks. All right. So I'll still be Master.
So what they do is they rotate Great League, Ultra League, Master League, and then they actually have a week where all three leagues are available. And as far as I know, that counts as a season.
I got 14 days left in the season. Yeah.
So
what I saw a minute ago. Yep. This current season ends in 14 days, 20 hours. So Joe, you got to pull your numbers up, man. You got to pull your numbers up. Do it on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and read mine because I know there's a lag anyway. I know you're working on it. Ultimately, in this season, I've got 22 wins, 30 battles. My longest streak was 10 in a row. And I've gotten 23 grand in Stardust out of it.
46 battles, 25 wins. Longest streak was 5.
Oh, I got a better percentage than you. Whoop, whoop. Look at that.
What did you say you had?
22 wins out of 30 battles with a longest streak of 10.
There you go. They were like, "Oh, I'm against the rock god. I'm done."
Of the casual. So it was fun. It definitely gave me something to do and kept me busy. Because when we go around, last week we only had a few pickups, and then we went out to hospitals, and then went back to the station and waited. And going around, there's stuff to capture. There's new spins, those kind of things. I forget to bring my buddy out. That's what I got to do more of. I do forget to bring my buddy out. So he could get, new whatever's going on, right? But then when we get back to the station, doing that Go Battle League actually gives me a fun thing to do. And yeah, man, it's and I've actually learned how to swap out, the timing on my. Now I will never memorize steel type versus grass type and this and that and the other. It's just too much. My brain just goes, no, we're good. But I can pick up on patterns. And if I see somebody swap out or they're hitting me a little too hard, that's how I judge it. They're hitting me a little too hard, I'll swap into one of my others, which I think I can tell you. I'm going to tell you what my Master League team is in my Pokemon. It's a shiny Metagross with Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, and Psychic. And then it is Gyarados. That is Bite, Crunch, and Hydro Pump. Because Hydro Pump was the one that recommended. And then I'm using Machamp, which is Counter and Dynamic Punch. And that fool is fast. I pulled him in because he's one of my strongest and because he's fast. And they'll use some of these hard-hitting ones, and I just wear them down much faster than they can get to their attack.
There you go. I'm surprised that you have Bite on your... Did it recommend Bite on your Gyarados?
I think it was already there. I can't remember if it recommended. Maybe. Oh, wrong button. Did it recommend? Do I take that one or did I take the other one? Hold on a second. The other Gyarados is Dragon Tail, Hydro Pump, and Outrage. Maybe I use that one. I don't remember.
Even still, because Waterfall is one of the top water moves, so I'm kind of surprised.
I didn't use trainers. I didn't use. I got Hydro Pump, and that was it because Hydro Pump was recommended. Don't use. Well, I haven't. I don't. Let me see if I have how many TMs I have. Items. I got 5. We'll forget Bite. Okay. Ta-da, Waterfall.
There you go.
So now I got Waterfall, Crunch, Hydro. Thank you, everybody. and if I beat you because of it, I'm sorry, Rock Eddie.
Well, a lot of people don't like Master League, so we'll have to wait. I haven't done a whole lot of Master League. Actually, as you can see when I just put it up on
not Master
screen.
League. I'm sorry, not Master League. Top. What is Master to top?
Yeah, where there is no CP limit. Yeah.
Yep, Master League.
That's what we're currently in. And And you're using Machamp in Master League?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Because the what logic tells you should work doesn't always work. People go by the meta. People build what they're supposed to build. This is where being a filthy casual keeps me up in the top 1% at the bottom. I don't know.
Well,
It keeps me fighting.
we have an
because I
infographic
just
here,
shake it
and
up.
actually one of the things on the infographic is Machamp.
All right, let's jump to that, right? Because it goes hand in hand with that other one you're talking about. The Master League. I have used Giratina in the Ultra. I was using Giratina in the Ultra because that's where he fits. And so when I started with the Ultra, I'm like, cool. I got Giratina. I got a Snorlax. I got there was somebody else that suggested maybe Lugia. I can't remember which one I had, but I had whoever they suggested. I looked it up online and it was like, hey, use these for Ultra. Boom, had them, had the powers, knocked it out. But yeah, Ultra, man, Dialga is a boss in Ultra. Look at that. I mean, Master. I said Ultra. I meant Master.
Oh yeah, Dialga and Giratina are super high up for Ultra League or for
and
Master
I've
League.
got the.
You've got me saying Ultra now too.
Form. Yeah, sorry. I've got the attack dog form and not the I'm a snake. It's the snake form. But yeah, the Snorlax. I can't remember his Terry. I think it's Terry's dead to me. Actually, is who I took in the Ultra League, and he did pretty well for me. But yeah, now Machamp, yeah, he's up there. But I don't care. I mean, I really don't care if he's on the list. I think he might be on the list because he's so fast. And for me, it was you have to have unique ones, right? You can't use 2 Gyarados, so on and so forth. Because I've got 2 Metagrosses that are top tier for me, and I've got 2 Gyarados that are top tier, but they have to be unique. Well, then my next one is a Slacking, and he's just too slow. I mean, I went up against a couple Slackings, and my Chop my champ rather just took him down because it's like, it takes forever for him to build his Earthquake. Yeah. So I like this graphic. I'm sure you put it in the chat there. Yeah, the graphic is really good. Yeah. So yeah, I see you got Raymond.
Yeah, Rayquaza's not even listed. I'm gonna take him anyway.
And okay, so that's my thing. To everybody who goes, it's just too much to think about. It's too many pieces to track. Everybody's building the same meta team. How do I take them down? I get that. I am with you on that. So what I do is I took my top 3 basic tier Pokemon I had, and I worked in my advantage. If one's getting hit too hard, I swap, and they're all 3 different. I mean, they're majorly 3 different types. So I swap it out, and I might, depending on how fast I'm getting the other person down, I might throw up my shield to take one Pokemon out. But I will let them hit me at least one time with their special attack, their charged attack, because the other fighters almost always burn their shields faster. And if I can save that one shield to my last character.
Well, yeah, because Machamp, one of the nice things about this chart, I don't know if you're looking at the chart actively right now, but the numbers inside of each of that is roughly how many quick moves it takes to charge up to get your charge move. And so you see Machamp there.
Like, bam, bam, bam.
It takes 5 hits, bam, ready.
It is stupid fast.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that's a good one. And Rockety's like, no, Ray sucks. Don't do it. One of the ones
But you never know. So you never know, Joe. What you need to do, I think, is experiment. And if you go into a battle and he gets his booty handed to him, then you're all right. He does suck. But perhaps they take in somebody that's one of these metas, right? Meta being the what's working in the league right now, like this graphic, right? This graphic is, what works best and blah, blah, blah. And with these moves, but you never know. Rayquaza may come in and somebody's using his Dragon's Breath and it's taking forever to do something. Rayquaza's like, nah, I got you, man. I don't know.
Well, one of the ones that's listed there is actually Dragonite. So I'll just switch up the Rayquaza Dragonite, give it a try. Because I went ahead and threw Machamp in there just like you do. And my Dragonite, because I actually have both of those as 100%ers. And, well, this is the top tier league, so you can have it as high as you want for CP, so it doesn't matter. You don't need low attacks IVs on this. So, yep.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
You want for...
No. After that.
For Master League, you want high IVs. Period.
You're not helping me out, Joe.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to record something so you can use it against me?
I was trying to get you to say yup again.
Yep.
Well, it's too late now. I'm not recording it now. Do it. Say it.
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can take it.
Yep.
Yes! I got it. Now I can use that forever. You're welcome. Forever. Now this first one, that was the video you were talking about when we first started, right? With Die Lap Strong making it number 1.
Yes, yeah, that's the one we talked about earlier.
Okay. Oh, all right. So the deal of the week, right? The PokéCoin deal. Hey, wait, see if we can do this right. Deal of the week. What do we got there with the shop?
So like you said, the one single PokéCoin item for this week is 15 raspberries, 30 Pokeballs, 20 Great Balls, and 20 Pin-Apps. And, well, I'm sitting on over 1,000 Pokeballs, so I don't really want it. But there's people that...
It's one coin.
I know. It's one coin. You're like, it's so good. Now, throw me some incubators, I'll be all over that.
Honestly, do you think they're going to throw incubators
No,
in there?
I don't think they ever will. But I would be all over that.
I mean, for one coin, how many? Let me see, because it's really about the...
This would be the perfect time to make it possible for everyone to get a second infinite incubator. Just saying. Just put it out there, John Hankey.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. No. You got to get Nicole to put it out, because they only listen to Nicole and do what she asks.
And Ellie. They listen to Ellie.
That's true, Nicole and Ellie. They just won't listen to us, so we have to be the conduit and get them to sign.
Well, yeah, if it comes from you, Uncle Hankey's just like, nope.
He just shelves it, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I got 234 Pokeballs, 37 Great Balls, but I got 88 raspberries, 110 pineapple. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. I just got too much of the other stuff going on there. But that's actually not a bad deal right there. I mean, if you're out,
none of the one PokéCoin deals are bad.
This is true. So what is this new ways to I'm sure it's discovering actually what we're talking about, but it hasn't launched yet, right? The new ways to raid, power up your Pokemon, receive gifts.
Why don't you click on it and find out?
I am. I'm in it.
Why don't
this is
you?
Not.
Why
this
don't you?
This is not how the show goes, Joe.
Yep.
I say, hey, Joe, what is this headline about? And you go,
Yep.
No.
All right.
You tell us what's going on with
it. So they have put out a post officially on PokemonGoLive.com detailing the remote raid battles and things like that. And so on our nearby screen, you will now be able to access raid battles from wherever we're at. Okay.
Yes.
You'll be able to receive bonus field research task daily without having to spin a Pokestop.
And that's without a remote raid battle. These are all separate.
Yes, these are all separate points.
Yeah. I thought so. I just like to try to double check.
And the reason why that's important is, well, if you're not leaving your house and you're not spinning a Pokestop, that means you can't get the research breakthrough boxes.
Yes.
So being able to get a bonus field research task daily will be a great addition to the game. If you are running low on gifts, your buddy can actually bring you gifts from quote-unquote nearby Pokestops. I don't know how nearby you have to be, but apparently your buddy can get you gifts for you to send out. This one is one that people have been asking for a long time. Being able to power up your Pokemon multiple times.
Yeah, marking that desired CP and there's you're going to use so much Stardust and so much candy. Are you okay? Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I've even asked for that, and I'm a casual man.
The way they phrased it, I highly doubt it's going to work as well as people are hoping, because it does say power up your Pokemon to the desired CP. I think what they actually meant to say is the desired level. Because
well, as you bump your level, your CP goes up.
well, but like, okay, for instance, if I come in here, let me just scroll down a bit. Oh, no, that one's fully powered up. All right. If I go to this Salamence and click power up, it says that it's going to jump from 343,
Yeah.
or from 3043 to 3096.
Yeah.
Well, what if I wanted it to be 3050? That's what I'm saying. You
Well,
don't.
No. I think it's going to be, well, yes, you're not going to fine tune it, I don't think.
Well, and
But I think
that's why I wanted to specify it.
If you got a Pokemon and you want to keep it just under 1500 so you can be in that league, then you're going to slide it up to you get that number close enough to 1500 without accidentally going over.
I know, but that's why I thought I'd state that what they actually meant is desired level rather than desired CP.
I got you. I think.
So.
Rock Eddie says I just maxed out a level 1 Dragonite the other day, 100% IV.
That is expensive.
It took so long because he had to do every step.
Yeah.
So you went. Is it 30 or 40 is the cap that you can max them out?
40.5, I think.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to be 40, but I know for a while there it was possible to over level your Pokemon if you abused the system somehow.
So essentially that means 40 different times he had to go level up. Yes. Level up.
No, because you level up half of a level.
Oh my God, 80 times.
Yeah. And
roughly.
and it's 41. The cap is 41 if it's your best friend.
Okay.
Is the level cap.
I can check my friendship level with my doggy dog. Shieldon is at Great Buddy, and I'm actually close to Ultra Buddy. I'm very, very close to Ultra Buddy if I just remember to play with him. I just forget. That's all.
So, and then the other stuff they're adding, they're actually going to be revamping the battle screen. Don't know what that looks like just yet, so we'll have to wait and see next week. Well, assuming that it's out next week. I hope it is, since they've already announced this, that within the next week this is coming out. But yeah, they said that there's going to be improved battle screen, so the UI is going to be a little bit different. You're evolving your Shieldon.
That's why he was my buddy. I was trying to get into where I could finally evolve him.
And then,
that is so cool looking. Bastodon. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Joe. That's just
he's actually really good in I believe it's Great League. Bastodon.
This Bastodon is 1329.
So he's low enough.
Stone Edge. Yeah. I'll hold on to him.
Yeah. A lot of people that I've been facing with him have been using Flamethrower as one of his moves. So if you
he looks so cool.
Yeah.
When he pops out and runs around, man, he looks so wicked looking. I want one of these for real in my life. Oh, dude.
Well, once you get that 3D printer, you'll have to 3D print one.
Yeah. You know what? I probably would. I probably 3D print one. Keep here on the desk.
And then another thing that they added, which a lot of people have been asking for a long time, is being able to stack your Star Piece, Lucky Egg, Incense, so you can trigger more than one. So that, for instance, in the middle of an event, you don't have to be like, click, 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 click. So like when we were at Go Fest last year, we all triggered them at the same time, and then we were like, okay, guys, it's time to trigger a new one. You remember that?
Yeah.
When we were walking around. And so we could just, bam, turn on 12 of them and not worry about it for 6 hours or whatever. So that is nice. Now, with the remote raids, apparently they're going to be introducing a new item called a remote raid pass. We don't know a lot of details, like how much are these going to cost? How can you get one? They do specifically state, though, later that they are going to put out a 1 PokéCoin bundle that will feature some remote raid passes. So be on the lookout for that. So, and then, actually they do specify. Remote raid passes will also be available to purchase individually for 100 PokéCoins. There it is. I missed that when I read it before.
That's not too bad. I mean, it's.
I need to check the shop, but I'm pretty sure that's the same price as a normal raid pass.
I mean,
100
sounds
coins.
right. That's roughly what, $1?
After I'm done catching this Chansey, I'll check. usnatescout says, yeah, a normal raid pass is 100 coins. I wish that they would just let us use DJ Kizza says that the 100 PokéCoins is a special discounted price. It's a temporary price.
I see that. It's in the announcement. It's kind of buried in the announcement. I see where it says at the special discounted price.
Yeah. I suspect it'll be 150 or 200 once this is all over, because I don't see them removing this feature after they give it to us. They've put too much time into it, and this is, to be frank, another source of revenue for them. So
I'd rather you be Joe, but sure.
Yeah.
And of course, it's soonish because there's no date listed there.
Yeah. And then all the rest is just specifying more about the things that we've already read the bullet points on. Receiving the field research task, your buddy bringing you gifts, powering up Pokemon multiple levels at a time, and activating multiple items for bonuses at a time.
Man, I can't wait. I need that buddy thing to kick in because where I sit, I'm far enough away from 2 Pokestops I can see them, and I was just wondering if my buddy would go, if he would just go after him, but that hasn't launched yet.
Yeah, this hasn't officially launched yet.
Yeah, so it's just like, come on, man, do your thing. I am gonna change up my buddy to Cranidos now so I can get his evolution.
Rampardos.
Yes.
Rock Machamp.
Rock Me Amadeus?
No, Rock Machamp. So.
All right. Moving on. So we got a new Incense Day.
Yes.
Type Shuffle. That sounds like a really bad card game I would not want to play with my kids. Type Shuffle. Let's see here. Water, fire, grass, psychic, bug, and ground type Pokemon all have in common. Nothing. They'll all be featured in our first ever Incense Day. So all of them. The water, fire, grass, psychic, bug, and ground type will all be featured in Incense Day for the first time ever. Incense will attract certain Pokemon for certain types during specific. So we talked about the code dive last week, right? And I think this, and it might even be tweaked even more specifically to Abra, which we saw. That's in the news. You got the new news that popped up, right? This week. Okay.
Yeah, they're we'll talk about that a little bit later. Day. Yep.
No, I saw there was something about the Incense special for it. No, that's not an Incense. That's a key card for it. Sorry, never mind. I got ahead of myself. But we saw that there's possibility that code will actually tweak Incense even more to do that specific Pokemon attraction, say on the days, right? All right, now look, go down to the features. Incense will attract more Centret for the duration. So yeah, it is. So this is the code. This is the code dive we talked about last week. They came out and announced it this week. All right. I mean, enough said, right? I don't know. Other than to break down the times for them.
So this is on Sunday for 6 hours, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. Sunday, April 19th. So like you said before, water, fire, grass, psychic, bug, ground type will all be quote unquote featured during the first Incense Day. Specifically, Centret will have increased spawns from Incense during that day as well. And then they're going to put out a one PokéCoin bundle featuring 3 Incense.
I like it. I'll buy it.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, especially if I'm assuming they're making Incense last longer, though I could be wrong. We'll get there. Well, I mean, Incense right now already lasts a little bit longer, just because.
A little bit longer.
Yeah.
A little bit longer.
How much longer does it last right now? Is it?
I'm looking in the article, and it's not saying anything about it.
Incense lasts an hour right now. There it is. It's under special bonuses.
So if you did one, if they don't extend it, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 incense.
6,
and they're going to give you 3 for.
They're
going
to
give
you 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, every hour, the type of Pokemon besides Centret will be the whole time. Besides Centret, every hour they're switching which Pokemon are getting shuffled. That's why they're calling it incense shuffle into the mix. So the first hour, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., will be water type Pokemon. So Poliwag, Tentacool, and Spheal, and then possibly Clamperl. And then from the next hour, so noon to 1 p.m., will be fire types: Growlithe, Ponyta, Houndour, and Litwick. That Litwick I'm very much interested in.
Yeah.
From 1 to 2, it'll be grass type: Oddish, Roselia, Lileep, and Pharaoh Seed. That might be the one I'm the least excited about so far. From 2 to 3, it'll be Psychic, Slowpoke, Baltoy, Bronzor, and Gothita. And I didn't get a Gothita. I didn't get a Gothita during the event, so
Me either.
I'm excited for that.
Man, Litwick, it says if you're incredibly lucky. I do not like that phrasing. That means it's like a negative 5% chance to show up.
Yeah. And then from 3 to 4, bug types. So Caterpie, Ladybug, Scorpie, and Joltik. And again,
if you're pretty lucky. So there's last
all,
ones that
all of the last
one,
all the last ones I state, it's quote unquote incredibly lucky. And then from 4 to 5, so that last hour, it's ground types: Wooper, Barboach, Hippopotas, and then quote unquote, if you're lucky, Drillbur, which I caught a Drillbur tonight. So
remember I got the highest form first. It took me forever to get a real Drillbur, but yeah, I've got them both.
And US Nate Scout is wondering why they can't have an ice type hour, because some people still need to catch ice type for the
Genesect.
The Genesect event. So now, while there isn't a specific ice one, the water type that first hour, Spheal, is part ice.
So that could count for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So catch those Spheal. Hopefully a lot of them spawn for you, US Snake Scout.
Clamperl would be good. This Clamperl evolves, right? I think I actually evolved my Clamperl.
Clamperl has a split evolution.
Oh, God, really?
Into Huntail or...
I got Huntail.
It's the pink one.
And is it boy, girl, or is it just whatever happens?
Gorbis. Huntail and Gorbis, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Is what splits? Is it random splits?
I think it's random. If I remember correctly, it's 50-50.
Yeah, I got Huntail, and I've got a Clamperl currently. Yeah, it's just question mark evolve.
Yeah, it's like Eevee. It's just random.
Yeah, I'm gonna need them. Man. That's. Oh, so all the ones I think you are too. I think all the ones I'm really needing and excited about are the if you're lucky.
Now, during that second hour, if I can get a shiny Growlithe, I'll be pretty happy about that.
If I can get shiny any of these, I'll be happy for sure.
And that's one thing to think about, because Poliwag shiny is available, Tentacool shiny is available, Growlithe and Ponyta and Houndour, Roselia, Baltoy and Bronzor, Caterpie, Scorpie, and I don't think any on that last hour. But yeah, so there's a bunch of shinies that are going to have increased spawns on this.
I don't know why I'm thinking this. I'm sure I'm wrong. I thought Hippopotas or Barboach had a shiny.
So you might be thinking Hippopotas because there's two different forms of Hippopotas between male and female.
Yeah, I do have those. But I'm probably making it up. Doesn't matter. I do that.
I mean, Barboach might have its shiny available. I'd have to double check. So there's so many shinies available now, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
So-
so your note. Thanks for putting that in. And then there's an infographic.
Yep.
Oh,
And actually, we can look at this because they've got the shiny marks on it. So any ones that we missed, we could be like, oh, Lileep, Oddish, their shinies are available. Barboach and Hippopotas actually have their shinies available.
I was right. Doot, doot. That's my own horn.
And Clamperl has its shiny available as well. So, and then Sentret will have its shiny available for the event as well, and it will spawn all 6 hours.
I need Clamperls. I need Litwicks. I need Pharaoh Seeds. I've caught them. I just need more.
Well,
Theta, I haven't had at all.
You want to know what's funny about you needing Pharaoh Seeds?
What's that?
They were in research boxes last month.
That's not funny.
You could have gotten 4 of them.
I was down with the COVID all month, man. That's not cool. Don't mind me.
Right.
And of course, Sentret, I could use a shiny of. Yeah, man, I'm down. This is cool. This is good stuff. Let me make this. What? You got something?
Yeah, they're doubling the candy for the event. For Master League, you want.
That's not what I want.
For Master League, you want. Yep.
No.
Yep.
There we go. That's what I was trying to get. I like the double candy. Now, isn't there something else going on?
Let's see.
But every day does something different with candy. I know we talked about it last week.
Well, let's see. I don't know. There's. Oh yeah. During this event, there is something else going on actually. And that's.
I guess I could go to our reference.
No.
Right?
I'm gonna move something real quick in our thing. But the theory from somebody here, who is it? Deoxystar, said that it's very likely that there will be diluted incense spawns, or that incense spawns, one or the other. So there's 2 events going on during that incense day. The Liverpool Safari Zone event, which people who have tickets can still... Oh, I see what usnatescout's saying. Pharaoh Seed had double candy during the research boxes. So the Incense Day and the Liverpool Safari Zone event are overlapping. And so the members that bought tickets will still have access to spawns, theoretically, from Incense. So they're having 2 different special incense things overlapping. And so what has always happened when they've done this is when they've got 2 conflicting events, one of them ends up getting drowned out. And so a lot of people who got the Liverpool Safari Zone event are worried that they're going to be missing out on a ton of stuff right now. Well, not right now, this weekend. Now, granted, the Liverpool stuff should be starting tomorrow, the 17th, and go through the 19th. But on the 19th, they're not going to have access to the spawns that they had paid. They had paid for their tickets. So,
yeah.
And they opted not to refund the tickets.
Well, I know they're right. I know that's the way that goes, but I'm hoping that they'll actually just double it up and make everything crazy for the Liverpool Safari Zone ticket holders.
Scrolling down, it looks like Niantic Indigo has commented on this post. And what they said is Niantic Indigo is one of the community support people that hovers around on the Sylph Road and stuff. They said, "We definitely hear you and the rest of the comments we've received, and here's what we'll be doing to address your feedback. The Sunday event hours for the Safari Zone event will be extended until 8 p.m. local time. Sentret will appear in the wild during the Safari Zone event, but we are taking care to ensure that it will be rare and not overwhelm the Pokemon associated with the Safari Zone. You'll have increased chances to encounter shiny Sentret, just as trainers participating in Incense Day will. And then you will still receive 3 additional incense as a thank you for dealing with this event overlap. So they'll have the 3 incense that apparently they're being granted, and then they'll have the 3 incense from PokéCoins. So they will have 6 incense for the whole incense event if they wanted it. So they understand that overlapping events aren't the experience that they want, especially when they're conflicting events rather than synergistic events. But yeah.
Cool. All right. Right now, we're going to take a quick break to maybe put something in about the sponsors, maybe throw in something about Patreon. Who knows? But we'll be back in just one moment.
Yep. The Pokemon GO podcast is made possible 100% by you and other listeners just as awesome as you are. If you want to support the show and get a little something in return, just go to patreon.com/Pokemon GO podcast.
Why is it always that one? No, that's wrong. You're supposed to give me my songs. Here, try another one. There we go.
Trying to decide which game that's from.
Since it's random, I can't tell you.
I think
Ruby Sapphire, maybe?
no, maybe. I was thinking it was from the ones that are in Kalos, X and Y.
It could be. I have that on here. I have XY Wild Battle.
That's kind of what it sounds like to me.
Okay, I've hit too many buttons. Stuff's going wrong now. All right. So welcome back. I hope everybody enjoyed that thing. I don't know, man. It says random, and yet Pika Pika comes up every freaking
You
week,
probably got
man.
like 15 different Pikachu sound bites on there.
Well, but I tried to separate it to be music. I just need to move this. I need to delete that one off because it's not on the right channel.
Now, during the break, usnatescout posed a question. Aren't they releasing a special incense for events so that they can separate them? As far as I know, they are not. Now, I could be wrong because the code divers did find a new colored incense, and perhaps that's what it is. And so I could definitely be wrong. But I haven't heard anything that is specific for these live events that were supposed to take place, the Safari Zone events.
Yeah, we don't get all the news. We don't get fed anything. We have to dig for everything. So
It's true.
If
In
Rock Eddie
fact,
hasn't told us, we might not know.
In fact, I used to get emails from their PR group.
Yeah.
I haven't been getting those. I don't get those anymore. So they have cut me off.
Well, I wonder if that's because
we're not YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they let a lot of. I don't know, because I was wondering if they kind of had been looking at cutting back on the live stuff. Live events. I don't know. I don't know when you stop getting them.
It's been a while, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because they used to, every time, like, as they put a post on.
Oh,
on
yeah,
there,
but the email would come in like the same time the post went out in the
yeah,
game.
yeah. We wouldn't get advance notice, but we would get extra details and usually some artwork and stuff like that we could use to promote it. And yeah, they don't send that to me anymore.
I wonder if they just realized how pointless it was, because everybody who does any kind of media about this, you're already in the game. You're already dealing with it, right?
Well, but like when they announced the Team Go Rocket, they sent me a Dropbox folder with a bunch of artwork for the rocket leaders.
All right.
So, yeah,
and yet people have not been voting for rocket level titles, so you can't use the artwork.
Well, I did use one of those artworks actually when I superimposed your face on top of Cliff.
That's true. That is true.
So anyway.
Yep.
What's our next article?
Abra Community Day was rescheduled. What?
Yeah, well, it was
Community
supposed
Day
to
Play
be
at Home Edition.
March.
I like that title. Yeah, I know. But well, we didn't think they were going to reschedule anything anytime soon because it's stay at home, right? And they're calling it. We'd like to introduce you to Community Day Play at Home Edition. It's going to be Saturday, April 25th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. And yes, you'll have an additional 3 hours of Community Day gameplay to enjoy.
Yes, they're making it 6 hours. What I don't like is the last bullet in that first section of quote unquote features. Yeah. So we'll go down the list. We'll get to it in a moment. So it's going to be Saturday, April 25th. So that is not this Saturday, but next Saturday, 11 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. Abra, again, as the featured Pokemon, will be appearing more in the wild, and its shiny will be available. The exclusive move that it can learn is a fighting type fast attack, which is counter, which again seems kind of weird to me, but at the same time, fighting type does counter dark, and as a psychic type, it is weak to dark type attacks, and so theoretically, this is a counter attack against dark type moves. Now, this last bullet, for $1, again, they're price gating it now. You'll be able to unlock a Community Day exclusive special research story. Now, this doesn't lock you out of Community Day, but it does provide, I guess, additional incentives. For $1, you'll complete it for 13,000 Stardust, a Poffin, which, if you don't know what a Poffin is it helps raise your buddy level, your buddy friendship level, or whatever they're calling it. You'll get a rocket radar and other rewards.
That's not bad for $1, man.
Yeah, no, and it's not an $8 price gate like they did with some of the other events. And then they say stay tuned for when tickets go live. The ticket to this special research story event is non-refundable and subject to applicable law and exceptions. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, 13,000. Like Chad is saying, 13,000 Stardust is pretty nice. The other stuff is all right as well, but the 13,000 Stardust, especially if you're trying to be competitive in Go Battle League, will definitely come in handy.
That, and that's not everything you get. It's other rewards. So do we know how much a Poffin will actually boost your friendship level?
I don't remember.
Let me go into the store and see if it says. I know you can buy Poffins directly.
Yeah, how much are Poffins, by the way? Since you're looking.
Apparently my game decided to reboot, so it's gonna take a second. I'll tell you when I get there.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, you get that. You get the radar, which lets you get to one of the bosses.
Poffins
that
are 100 PokéCoins, and feeding it will extend how long they can hang out on the map, is what it says.
Oh, it didn't actually boost your friendship level.
So
I don't know, man.
And then the bonus is extra catch Stardust for this.
So yeah, and 100. I was right. 100 PokéCoins is about $1.
Yeah, lore modules. Oh, instead of lore modules lasting 3 hours, incense will last 3 hours during the event. So you only have to use 2 incense to cover the whole event.
Which is nice.
And Imaginary Nomad has raided our stream.
What? Straight out of Nook's Tavern. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I would say check out Nook's Tavern, but we don't really care. No, I'm just kidding. Check out especially if you like good podcasting in general, check it out. But if you like Animal Crossing, which there's a big crossover from, I could see people playing Pokemon and playing Animal Crossing.
But knowing Phil, there's probably some language involved, so I thought I'd warn you.
I don't think on this one. I think because it's Animal Crossing, I think they're specifically keeping it family friendly. I can't promise you that. So maybe Imaginary Nomad or Kirk can chat up here and tell you that. Kilton said it's family friendly, and Kirk said it is family friendly. And if Kirk says it's family friendly, it's straight up family friendly.
Good to know.
There you go. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, man.
Very nice.
All right. So speaking of these poffins, unless you want to keep,
there is some more things there. Yeah, they're gonna be. Your buddy Pokemon can bring in helpful items during the event, so that's to help compensate for the research tasks. Remember how we had talked about last week? Doing these remote community days, you won't be able to get the research tasks to get the items off of that. So apparently your buddy Pokemon, as long as they're a great buddy or higher, can bring you helpful items. And then there's also going to be a community day bundle that will be featuring one elite charge TM, which apparently can get... so the rumor is that elite charge TMs, they let you pick what move you get, and you can even pick legacy moves, is what the rumor is. Now, we'll have to see if that's true, but that's the rumor. So the bundle will have one elite charge TM, 30 Ultra Balls, 3 Super Incubators, and 3 Incense for 1,280 PokéCoins. And apparently taking snapshots during the event will have a surprise, so we'll probably have a photobombing Pokemon.
Yeah. Good. I mean, it is good stuff overall, and especially since I know you can't leave the house, making these adjustments. And I know you said you didn't like that bullet point, but I think for $1 to add on, it's a DLC, right? You're getting the regular community day, and for $1 more, you get the DLC and get the extra research.
I suspect this will be what they do moving forward with community days, is they will have the normal part of community day, and then they'll have a $1 add-on to increase the experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
you know what? I'm down.
Yeah, I mean, they are a company still. They still need to pay the bills and everything. I mean, they're not going to run out of money anytime soon.
Right.
And so, it is what it is. And for $1, it is a lot of stuff. So.
And honestly, if you want to be part of bigger part of celebration, if you use the hashtag Pokemon Go Community Day throughout that 24 hours on Twitter, then they'll be retweeting and I'd say post pictures, post your photobomb, take selfies with your buddy if you can, and maybe they'll post you out to the world and push it out there, make it a little bit more like Community Day where you're in front of people. Yep. And then following up with that, we've got the bond with your buddy Pokemon during the Buddy Up event. So it's time to buddy up April 21st. So before the Abra Day, you can actually boost your buddy up, right?
Yeah.
So it's from the 21st to Monday, April 27th. So Abra will fall right in the middle of that.
Yep. Going back to that $1 thing, usnatescout actually says he would have paid the full $8 for what they've listed as what we're getting. So he is super happy.
There you go.
With the $1 price point.
In my opinion, certain businesses, you make that decision of that's just too stupid to pass up. And at $1, I don't even like putting money into the game. And I'm like, at $1, that's too stupid to pass up. I'll absolutely start putting some money in. I mean, if I put in like a $10, deposit in there and just sit on it, that's 10 months of Community Day if they keep doing this $1 add-on, So that's awesome. But with the buddies, it features Volbeat and Illumis, normally found in specific regions, will be appearing everywhere in wild and eggs and as reward encounters, and also shiny versions. For the first time, you'll be able to get Woobat in the wild after completing certain field researches. And then it'll be in 2K eggs after Buddy Up is over. Following, it'll be Alolan, Meowth, Chansey, Eevee, Phoebus, and Lillipup, and Joltik will be more frequent in the wild.
I'm kind of surprised with the Chansey since we just had Chansey spawns increased.
I don't know. Hatching from the 5K is Alolan Meowth, Eevee, Phoebus, Lillipup, and Joltik. The Alolan Meowth is the Pidgey of the Alolan family. I mean, I got a bajillion of those when they first came out. And then event exclusive field research tasks that reward Stardust and encounters with Alolan Meowth. Okay, who doesn't have Alolan Meowth that we have to do this? I don't understand. It's not a bad one. It's just, it is literally every time I hatch an egg, go, ooh, what Alolan did I get? Alolan Meowth. I got a bajillion of them, man. Crazy. Again, during this event, your buddy Pokemon will bring you more surprises more often. Look out for more items and souvenirs. And they might even bring you a new kind of gift. Distance to earn buddy candy and hearts with your buddy will be halved. It'll be easier for your buddy to get excited. I don't know if we need that with a Bastodon. Feed your buddy berries and poffins, and it'll join you on the map for twice as long and earn twice the XP for evolving your Pokemon buddy or otherwise. Apparently, the COVID took out Joe's camera. I don't know what's going on there. So there you go. So you've got some buddy events coming up. And right in the middle of that, you got the Abracadabra Day. And then we have, did you cover your camera? Because your camera did go out, Joe. On Zoom.
I'm not sure what's going on. It'll be all right.
Okay. That'll be fine. It's all good. Minor news. Japanese Pokemon Go Twitter account has confirmed that Riolu is hatching from 2K eggs due to the Pokemon anime. Is that only in Japan or is that worldwide?
I am not entirely sure, though I did get a Riolu out of a 2K egg, so it must be worldwide because I got one today. So.
Okay. Well, that'd be cool. I could use a Riolu. I definitely don't have a Riolu. 2K seems to be very low for the Riolu to be in.
Well,
that egg.
It's nice having him in there, but you also get less candies off of it. So it's part of the event that's going on.
Yeah.
So
either way, as long as I get one, I'm good. And then finally, cheesy, crazy Joe, we have to feature habit. Item storage is increased to 3,000.
Yep.
And have you maxed it out already?
I had actually just maxed it out to 2,500 today, but just before they increased it to 3,000. So maybe I'll increase it, maybe not. I mean, we don't really have a source of coins right now because I'm not leaving the house. So it's what it is.
It is what it is. All right. So moving on. So we got a few more things before we jump out of here. We mentioned before, new patrons. Coach Kev is one of our newest patrons. So thank you very much. You are covering your camera. What are you doing, Joe? What? Joe, this is not covering up your camera time. This is random trivia time.
It is random trivia time. And I was covering up my camera because I had to stand up.
You could have just rolled on into the trivia, man.
Sure could. That's part of the random trivia. That's why I was covering up my camera. Anyway.
All right.
This week I'm going to talk about Sentret, the scout Pokemon, and its evolution Furret, which is the long body Pokemon. They are both normal type Pokemon. Kilted Pipe Guy, I am wearing shorts. He's like, is he not wearing pants? So Sentret is a very cautious Pokemon. It raises itself up using its tail to get a better view of its surroundings. The name comes from, it's an alert Pokemon, a sentry. It comes from sentry and Furret. And then Furret, which is a ferret, its Pokedex entry says that it makes a nest to suit its long and skinny body. The nest is impossible for other Pokemon to enter, which I find interesting.
Yeah, impossible to enter.
That's what it says. Seems like an ultimatum that will be proven wrong in the anime at some point if they do it, but whatever. And its name comes from fur and Furret. So,
yeah, that makes sense.
Good stuff.
Oh, usually go more. I'm sorry. I just kind of waited for
No,
to do a little more there.
they're pretty basic.
You're so
they're fun.
basic centric.
Well, and I remember when I played Gold for the first time, I had a Furret on my team, and he's all right. I mean, as far as starting Pokemon Go, because he appears at the very beginning of the game. But yeah.
On the Bulbapedia from the older games, I like the shiny version. I can't remember if it's the same version in Pokemon Go, where it goes more yellow egg color instead of the brown. But it is what it is. All right. Well, that was cool. That was fun. So we got some stuff going on here. If you'd like to email us, show@PokemonGoPodcast.com. I know we keep running long, but maybe one of these days we'll tighten up our headlines or I'll talk less or something, and we'll squeeze your emails in. But hit us up. We read them all, and we respond back to them. So show@PokemonGoPodcast.com. If you'd like to email us. If you'd like to have your voice on the show, much like, where is it? Here it is. Much like Chicken Nashville. You gotta go with the, oh crap, I didn't turn it off. You gotta go to PokemonGoPodcast.com. Over on the right hand side, there's a speak pipe tab. Click that with any device that has a microphone, and up to 90 seconds, you've got your voice on the show. Reddit's r/Pokemon Go Podcast. Facebook is at Twitter. So Facebook's just Pokemon Go Podcast. Twitter's at Pokemon Go Pod. We record every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Pokemon Go Podcast. And Joe won't even let the COVID tornadoes get him down. He got up here and he podcasted anyway.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Well, and like I said, my stuff's been pretty mild, so.
Yeah. Where can they find you on the web, Joe?
You can find me at Joseph_Ard.
You can find me at RockGottaPod, and tune in next week to hear Joe say... Nope, that's right. I'm not trying to hit the button for you. I'm not trying to hit the button.
I would love to have a...
Dang it, I'm trying to hit the outro music. Outro music, somebody give me some outro music. Jeez.
I would love to have a Sentret. I think that would be a cute Pokemon to have. Probably not very good in battles. Well, I know it's not that great in battles. It's all right. But be cute as a pet.
I'll take the Bastiodon and eat your feral Sentret any day.
Like I said, probably not that great in battles, but
and that's the podcast, everybody. Thank you for sitting around hanging out with us. That worked out pretty well. Nicole's already hit the link. Joe, tell them what to do. Voting.
All right, we have 3 in here, though I saw another one from Kilted Pipe Guy that apparently didn't get recorded. So the one is Joe is never nude. One is Charles, that's from usnatescout. One from Mr. Tambourine is Charles Masters the Master League. And the last one is Yep.
What? This is not doing right.
Oh, I thought you tried to submit. Oh, got it. It was, is Joe not wearing pants? I thought the I was an exclamation point.
Yeah, man.
So I thought the title. I thought you were trying to submit Joe not wearing pants ? As the title.
That's not the title we really need. I like Yup myself. I think that was a good one. Let's see. Let me click on the link and see what we got. I am rendering because I'm going to do the editing at the station tomorrow. I can't believe that Joe's never nude is challenging first place here tonight. Let's read out. Let's see who's here right now. Let's see. We've got, I don't know if this is a bot or a person. Ox626F74. Bingo. Another TV viewer. Hey, I hadn't seen you in around in a while. Thank you for coming back out. Billikers. The Black Hulk. You know what? I'm down with any form of the Hulk. I'm good with you, man. DJ Kizza. LEP. Horn Dog __X. Kilted Pipe Guy. Lady Jasmine. Mr. Tambourine 19. Noob Ninjas. Old Plain Face. Raxcrit.
A lot of new names tonight.
Yeah, man. Rimastino. Squitchy Twitchy, 3_ only, US Nate Scout, VNK, Virgo Pros. And I keep calling out that Squitchy Twitchy bot. I forget. And she didn't have to bring in the banhammer.
You read it wrong. It was the _ only, not 3. How dare you?
I dare because it looks like 3. It's one letter off. It is tiny.
You're just adding letters. Man. You're just adding letters.
I gave him an upgrade. So thanks everybody for coming out. This is a podcast. So if you missed part of it, check out Pokemon Go Podcast on all your catchers. We're on Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, iTunes, everywhere. And I was just saying, she didn't even have to bring out the banhammer tonight and wrangle anybody, really. But Nicole0991, our awesome mod. We very much appreciate you being here tonight and hanging out. So Joe, looks like the render is done. Where are we sitting on the votes?
Yep is winning at 4.
All right, so there you go. Maybe put Bastodon and Centrit fighting each other. Yep. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I got to go get ready for another show, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We really appreciate you all. And we'll be back next week with some more good stuff.
Bye.